Hello and welcome. And this video was requested by someone from our channel, and I'm going to tell you what exactly happened during this Shani ki Saati with me during this period. So my first period started from 1990 here, from here, and it went up to 17th of April of 1998. During this period, I would be walking you through completely all this cycle and what exactly happened, what bad, what good, what ugly things happened. So here this started from March 20th of 1990, and here this period particularly, and I entered into a new town in 1990, and with lot of fanfare, with lot of expectations from life. I was young. I was just 17-year old that time, and right, and all the world was before me, and I could conquer the world because I could speak really great English during that time too. Because despite getting educated in state-sponsored schools, and that school was not teaching English, English as a main subject. Our course was in Hindi, but still, I could manage with English somehow, and I learned it through some coaching classes and all. But I could do pretty well. So in 1990, I enter which into a new town, okay, here, and everything went fine till 1990, 1992, 91, and 92 and 93. Okay, here. As soon as this March of 1993 came, I hit the storm. The storm came into my life. 91, I passed the first year of my college. Second year, I passed very well, but in 1993, I could not pass the third year because I failed in one of the subject, and my degree got stuck. And then I had to wait to complete my degree for another 1 year, and that's what happened here. And my family started not really supporting me, and some very vicious circle started within the family also, and family started going away from me. They did not want to support me despite being well off, and they had money, but their money was not available to me. All this continued from 1993 to 1995, and in 1993 I was hit with leukemia. Okay, I was hit with leukemia and deep depression. Here, my deep depression lasted from 1993 to 1995, and I was battling with the life. And at the same time, I had a paralysis attack on my neck, and somehow all this up till 1995 things were not really very well, and then came 1995, things started changing from here onward. Okay, and positive things started happening again, and then I took admission in one computer classes, which ran the course for 1.5 years, and in 1996 around this time I got into a good job, and before this, I was managing with some part-time jobs, some here and there, teaching classes, taking tuitions, and managing with my illness and managing with my study expenses. My most of my expenses were on these two things: deep depression and leukemia, and this had hit me really very well. Hit, I mean, very bad way. Okay, many bad things happened during this time, but as soon as this came, my life started changing for good. And one Ayurveda doctor treated me leukemia, and this took 2 months to go away during that time. And I'm still indebted to him. Okay, he did a good job. And then my deep depression was also cured with Osho meditations and all. Osho meditations and literature cured me from deep depression, and I am really indebted to these two gentlemen. One is Osho, who is Acharya Rajneesh, And second was this Ayurveda doctor who treated me very well, and he these two gentlemen had put my life back on the track. And then I got the job in 1996, and I continued, and in my good journey continued. I mean, thereafter, in 1999, I got married, and in 2000, our first kid was born. Our first daughter was born, and then now, after this, if you look at this and this, there is a gap of 22 years, right? And straight after 22 years, again this cycle hit me. Now this is the second cycle. So this is the first, this is the second. Now taking the experience cube from here, so this was build up, and this was peak, and this was recovery. And exactly same thing happened in this one. This period is, I would say, the strongest. Okay, this is weak Shani ki Sadhe Saati, and this would be weaker. Okay, now coming back to this one. Now again the same things started here, and exactly the same thing started here. And although the intensity was not really that way great, or that way too high that it was in the first cycle, but it was still a kind of an affecting. And as soon as I hit this date, okay, 29th April of 2022, and then during this period, I would, let me erase this, and during this period, really, let me just erase it, and so that I can walk you through what exactly happened. And I like calm people who can stay with me, and let me tell you. Okay, now in this one, now those who want to know what are my signs, I am Aquarius moon, and I am sun sign having Virgo, and I am Kark Lagna. Okay, so these are three indicators of my chart, right? Now this period from here to here was strongest, and again this period from here to here was absolutely the strongest period. Bad way, okay, not good way, bad way. So this is 7 month, this is 7 month, and this is 3 month. These 7 months here turned my life upside down, and here also these 3 months turned my life upside down. Whatever you can imagine, every bad thing happened during this period. Okay, and so as of now, if I tell you here, I am in the middle, I am here somewhere. Okay, this is 2024 going on, and still I am coping up with lot of bad energy coming from this cycle, and most of this is really not so good, and I'm facing a lot of issues again, and not of this intensity, but intensity is still high. And this period from here to here, although it is mild, but it is still impacting in a very bad way. And I got really rating from my job, and things really do not look up very bright there too. And although I know we are at this 5th May of 2024, and as of now, if I tell you, this is still got 11 months or so to go. This is 11 months suffering, moreover remaining. Okay, and this 11 month of suffering is still there. My life will look up very good way from here. Okay, my life is going to look up really in a nice manner from here, from March 29th of 2025. Until then, I have to continue the way it is, and I have to manage it somehow. Now coming back to this, now the things have changed, okay, from the earlier cycle. This cycle, most of this cycle I was alone. Meaning this, I was not married, was barely having girlfriends, was barely having a girlfriend, was barely having any kind of relationship here. But here, now I am married and having two daughters to support, and there are, including me, there are four members to support, right? And I'm hitting really a rock bottom. The channel on which I'm speaking right now, you won't believe I had been building this from 2020 or so, and everything I have done to make it a success, everything had gone really in a very different manner, different way. And whole this thing is going to be, now my elder daughter is in Germany and my second daughter is still in school. Now think of this cycle, this particular period which is hell bent on destroying me. Okay, here this destroyed me completely, and this further, whatever destruction it had brought, this was carried forward till 1995. And here also, whatever destruction it brought, still I am coping up with this. Okay, and still my things are not looking really bright that way. And I'm, as of now, I am under Ketu, Jupiter, and Rahu Dasha. Ketu Mahadasha is going on, Jupiter Antardasha, and in that Rahu is going on. The worst period, in this period, my Ketu was there and Rahu was there. Okay, when Rahu and Ketu become like this, they become a full body monster, and it becomes a full body monster, and it has a very great impact on you, or it had great impact on me. Now coming back to this period, particularly this period will be of recovery, and I hope whatever Saturn has taken away from me so far, it will be returned in a greater manner, because whatever was taken away from me during this period was returned in good sense, was returned with interest during this period. And I see whatever destruction is happening till I mean next year. But I mean this is still 11 months to go, and 11 months are really long time to face the destruction. So what I'm doing to manage this as of now, and there are some remedies which I'm doing and to minimize the impact of all this. Okay, so the remedy that I am using as of now, one is, it's called Bajrang Bal. That's a kind of a mantra, or that's a kind of hymn, or that's what you can say, praising Lord Hanuman, and that is called. If you do Google, you will find it easily. You will find the English version also. Okay, some Romanized version also you will find. And the second that I am doing is one shower mantra for Shani. And again, my fifth and ninth lords that I am doing now is, one is Mercury, another is Mercury, and another is that Venus. My Venus is in 12th. Okay, my Venus is in 12th house, so I think this particular planet can give me some sort of luxury, and here it can take care of all my voice issues, all kinds of issues. Okay, and these two will save me from any kind of bad things happening to me during the daytime. Okay, everything, and that's how things are being minimized as of now and being managed. Despite doing this, still I'm meeting some of the misfortunes almost every day. Almost every day there is a bad news waiting for me, and I hit every day a new low as of now. And this is, so the good thing is this: I know what is going to come next, and I can foresee what is going to happen during this remaining period, this period as of now. Okay, so that's what is happening with me, and that's what happened. This intensity was really good, and led to this is build up, this is build up, this is peak. Similarly, this is peak here, and this is recovery. So that's what I see, recovery will happen here. And according to astrology, the human's life is considered of 120 years. And there are, this is first, this is second, this is third. So generally the Saturn cycle, Shani ki Sadhe Saati, comes during, 3 times in a lifetime. So here this is first which came, okay, and this is first which is currently, and this is to come in future. This will come here in 2049, and from here to here again it is a 22 or so, 21 years or 22 years or so, okay, and so like that, and it will again be on the similar one. But as I said, this is strong, this is weak, and this is weaker. Although this weaker is considered a life consuming cycle, I mean, a lot of people leave their bodies during this time, a lot of people die during this cycle. But anyway, there are examples who have survived this cycles also. And this is strong, this is weak, this is weaker. So comparing all these things here, the bad action is still there, but I would say still it is manageable somehow. I would say somehow. And during this period, you won't believe me if I tell you, during this period from here to here, during these times, particularly these, okay, these 3 times, whatever I did, good, bad, or maybe invested some money into something, and still I got 0 returns. There were losses of money, of reputation, and of peace. So this affected me on 3 level: mental level, and then it affected on the relationship part, and then it affected on me on my some sort of money part. Okay, now here what I expect is this from here, from this date, that all my money whichever I have lost, I wanted to make films and I purchased some of the equipments also, but those equipments are rusting with me now. I did not get even a single chance. And I tell you something more about it. During this time I was in one town, landlocked, I mean completely. I did not go even 10 kilometers away from my home during this time, very few journeys. And during this time, as soon as this date hit, next after 2 months, lockdown hit because Corona came, and then I was absolutely locked in again. No journey, nowhere, nothing. And then from here, this peak came. So that's how it is. I expect a good recovery from here. And I expect recovering from here in 2025 to this. I mean, this time, next 25 years should be absolutely good. Okay. Only the pain is till this date, 29th March of 2025. After this, my pain will go away. And that's what I think. And as of now, when you are watching, Aquarius moon is going on. Aquarius moon is hitting this Saturn, and then before this Capricorn's last cycle is going on, and then Aries will come next. Aries will start from 29th March of 2025. So these people are going to start their Saturn cycle, Shani ki Sadhe Saati, Saturn's transit, and that's how it is going to be, almost on the same lines for you. So I think that's it about this as of now, and let's okay, so that's it about this now, and thank you for watching, and be blessed indeed. Yeah.